Hello, this is Trista Di Genova, and I'm reading a transcript of President Sanders' non-concession speech. He's still in the race. He said it in one media source, I forget what it was, NBC or something, that it was a bit of awkward position because he hasn't dropped out of the race. He suspended his race, hopefully just temporarily. Shit. There is no other candidate. But anyway, so to continue with his non-concession speech. It is about ending the disgrace of Native Americans who live by the Pine Ridge, South Dakota reservation, having a life expectancy lower than many third world countries. Ain't that the truth? And also, we should be shedding light on the administration of these casinos and how come that's not getting to the people, in the Middle East where there's oil as a resource. All those people are rich as shit. Everybody has everything they could possibly need and more, like too much. Anyway, so to continue, it is about ending the incredible despair that exists in many parts of this country where, as a result of unemployment and low wages, suicide, drugs, and alcohol, millions of Americans are now dying in an ahistorical way at a younger age than their parents. And they're being thrown in prison, they're incarcerated. This is my, the things that he left out that I'll mention. I'll mention that, they're being thrown in jail as a result of drugs and alcohol rather than, getting the mental health assistance that they need. And they're dying in prison now because fuckface Nazi clown won't take the initiative and empathize or let prisoners, set prisoners free. Set the kids free from their cages, man. Holy fuck. How come nobody ever talks about that anymore? It is about ending the disgrace of having the highest level of childhood poverty of almost any major country on earth, and having public school systems in inner cities that are totally failing our children, where kids now stand a greater chance of ending up in jail than ending up with a college degree. Wow. What a fucking disgrace. We call ourselves the best in the world? You fucking break. It's about ending the disgrace that millions of undocumented people in this country continue to live in fear and are exploited every day on their jobs because they have no legal rights. They're treated like worse than animals, worse than cattle. It is about ending the disgrace of tens of thousands of Americans dying every year from preventable deaths because they either lack health insurance, which is the greatest cause of bankruptcy, have high deductibles, or cannot afford the outrageously high cost of the prescription drugs they need. Everybody agrees we need Medicare for all, but fucking idiots just vote the right. There's only one candidate to vote for, fucking American idiots. It is about ending the disgrace of hundreds of thousands of bright young people unable to go to college because their families are poor or working class, while millions more struggle with suffocating levels of student debt. Exactly. Thank you, President Sanders. I'm 50 and I still have crippling student debts, and I worked through college. I had a couple jobs. I also got help from family. Both of my parents helped me as well. A couple siblings, and I still have crushing educational debts. And I went to Oxford. I went to Berkeley. I went to Stockholm University. I went to and I got scholarships too, and I still didn't pay for it. Because, in my mom's time, it was $50 a semester for tuition. Now it's like $30,000 for a year, and that's just the tuition. So NYU, I turned down NYU Film School. Fuck 'em.